Mr. J. Who's that guy in the suit talking to Mr. Gassman?
I don't know, but I like him. He's got an evil aura about him.
Oh, here they come.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, son. I want you to meet the new head of research and development here on Go Figure.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Eli Williams. I'm the host.
Norman Osborn. Ooh, it's about to get all goblin-y up in this bit.
Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, here on the digitally Rebastard Network, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And this week, we are doing what I like to call a loose review. These are reviews that I'm going to be doing from now on in the near future. They are basically figures that I've picked up on eBay, Mercari, other sources that are loose, not in the package, but are mint. Very selective about what I buy. And we're going to be doing a review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series Retro Spider-Man and Green Goblin. And I picked these up, I will say I get them for a decent price. I got them for a decent price for what they normally go for. If you got the cash and you want to get these in the package, they're a few years old. I think they're from like 2019 or 2020, something like that. But these are very, very pricey in the package. That's why you see them loose. So let's dive in here and take a look at, we'll start off with Spider-Man, get him up on the pedestal, and we'll take a look. All right, here we go. We've got Spider-Man up on the pedestal here. Let's take a look at him. First off, some of you are probably going to notice there are some extra accessories here. I got a special deal where they packaged a few extra accessories that this one normally does not come with, which I'll go over here in a minute. But first off, I'll go over the accessories that he does come with out of the package. He does have two heads. You have and this is obviously the Ditko Spider-Man, the classic Spider-Man. When I think of Spider-Man, this is the Spider-Man I think of. This is the Spider-Man that I saw on the pages of the comics that I read when I was a kid. But he has the more wide-eyed eyes on that head that I've got on him, and then he also comes with this one. These are which is more of a not squinty eyed, but more of a more black around the whites on the eyes. Really nice head sculpt, is really smooth. The eyes are sculpted on, they're not just painted on. It is a very, very nice head sculpt. So yeah, he comes with this second head. Also comes with a set of whip hands, which you see right here. All the web paint apps on them is really, really nice. Vibrant red, beautiful, beautiful sculpt work. Hasbro did a bang up job on this. They really did. Now, the purchase that I made also came with the Peter Parker head, which is from the Peter Parker head, and then these extra hands, which are from the Toys R Us exclusive. I think it's the one that comes as a 2-pack with him and Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy. I'm not sure. But does come with the Peter Parker head. Nice hair sculpt, nice head sculpt. The eyes are a little, I don't know. I guess they look okay here, looking at them on the screen in the camera, but I don't know. At first glance, they seemed a little derpy, but I guess it's okay. I am in the market for the retro Peter Parker, which comes with the Spidey Sense head, like the half Spider-Man, half Peter Parker head, and then like the Peter Parker head with goggles. I don't know why it has that, but I want to get that so I can put this head on him, because I'm not going to display him with the Peter Parker head. And then it also comes with that from the same 2-pack, Toys R Us 2-pack, the the splayed out web crawling hands, which you see right here, which match up perfectly with that. So let's measure Spidey up and see where he see how his height is. And yeah, he is just a little bit taller than 6 1/4 inches tall, which is right about where he should be as Spider-Man. Before I go over articulation, I just want to say this is probably the most articulated Spider-Man that Hasbro has ever made. I know the Pizza Spider-Man was one of the big ones for the longest time, but it had a few flaws. This one, so let's go ahead and over articulation. Head all the way around. Got really good up on the head and really good down. Not a lot of tilt. The head is on. Pop this off. The head is not a ball with a swivel. It is a dumbbell in a neck hole. So that is really, really nice. Gives you a lot of articulation on the head. Arms. You got arms straight out. Deep butterfly joints on the arms. Arms will go all the way around. Do have a bicep swivel. Right here, as you see, this is one of the probably the only complaint I have seen on this figure are the they left the pegs in the arms red. I have a blue acrylic pen that I'm going to go over those with and cover those up, which I believe is the same blue that is on here. So I'm going to fix that so those are not present anymore. But I do have a bicep swivel, a double elbow that it doesn't go up real far because of the bicep. This is one thing, and I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, but it's one thing I would have done would be to put an elbow swivel in there too, so you can kind of get that out of the way of the bicep and get a really good double elbow bend in there. But not gonna get, again, not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. It's a fantastic figure. Got a wrist swivel and wrist in and out on there. Torso, here we go. This is crazy. You got a ball joint in the upper torso from lower torso going up into the upper torso. Gives you a lot of twist and a lot of, this is the only twist you get because there is no, again, this is the other thing I would have done, would have put a waist swivel in there, but again, not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Got a ball joint up there and a hinge for an ab crunch, so you can get way back and way forward on there. Just fantastic articulation on here. A little bit of a drop down ball joint in the hips. You got a thigh swivel. Double knee goes all the way back. And do have a boot swivel as well, and detents in the feet with a forward rocker on there. You can get this guy in so many poses. I'm going to pop his fist hands off. The hands come in and out really, really well. I'm going to put his splayed out because these are going to be the hands. Oh, wait a minute. That's a whip hand. These are going to be the hands that I display him with, which are the wall crawling, the splayed out hands. But you can get him into all kinds of crazy poses. Like here, we'll bring his arms out. That has really good balance. I took him to work with me last night, and was posing him on my desk at work. But let's see if I can do this again. I had him balanced. I had him balanced up here. Okay, there we go. He's just an absolutely fantastic figure for articulation. You can get here, we can bring him up like this and get him down. Here, we'll get the legs, bring the legs up, get those rockers on the back there, and get him kind of in a wall crawling position. And we need to get that up. There we go. Just fantastic articulation on there. No complaints whatsoever on this figure. This is, in my honest opinion, this is the best Spider-Man figure that Hasbro has ever made. Cannot complain at all. Get him just kind of hanging out. Just hanging out there. Sitting on the edge of a building. Absolutely love this. Absolutely love this Spider-Man. I have the the old Toy Biz Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2 multi-articulated, and which I love. It's actually a very rare figure, and I love this more than that. He just looks fantastic. Great paint job. Tons of articulation. You can get him into some crazy poses. Highly recommend this. If you can pick this up, you probably want to get one. Not in the package unless you just got the cash to drop on one in the package. But if you're gonna have them open, if you're gonna open up this Spider-Man, get one loose, get one mint. Just a fantastic figure. So let's get him off of here, and we'll get Green Goblin up here and take a look at him. All right, so here we go with the Green Goblin. Again, this was a loose. This was a purchase. I got these from two separate sellers on eBay. This was loose. It is mint. It has good joints. It's all good. So let's take a look at accessories on him. It does come with the Norman Osborn head, the unmasked head, which you can see there, and that's a pretty neat sculpt. The hair is really funky, but it's a really good sculpt. I put him on, as you saw in the intro there, I have him on a Tony Stark body. With the suit, which kind of fitting for him, being a business and scientist and entrepreneur. Then you've got a pumpkin bomb that it comes with there, as you can see, a very, very tiny pumpkin bomb with little green flames coming off of it, and that's cool. And then, of course, we've got his signature rocket sled glider, Goblin glider, whatever you want to call it. No articulation on it really or anything. It's just one solid piece. Nice metallic looking plastic on it. Got a place for his feet in there. Very cool. So let's take a look at his height here. We'll get the ruler out. Green Goblin stands right at about to the top. I'd say to the top of his ears. It's probably about a little less than. He's about the same as Spider-Man. A little taller than 6 1/4 inches, almost 6 1/2. Really, really cool figure. To me, this is my favorite Marvel villain of all times. Because to me he's like the Joker of Marvel, essentially. Yeah, a very, very good sculpt. Just to me, when I think of Green Goblin, just like with Spider-Man, this is what I think of. No armor, no nothing, just the crazy looking guy with the stocking cap flying around on a glider. So let's go over articulation on him. Head goes all the way around. It is a ball on a hinge up at the neck there. We got really good up, really good down, a little bit of tilt, not much. It does have the little bit of a collar scarf thing that's rubberized on the around the neck there, and then we've got the pumpkin bomb bag here around his or Goblin Man purse. I don't know what you'd want to call it, but we've got that's a separate piece there. Arm all the way out. It's really, really tight joints on this because whoever had it was just displayed. So arm all the way around. It is detented too, so it's like it's not smooth. But yeah, all the way around, all the way out. Bicep swivel, double elbow, but you're not going to get very far with that glove in the way there. Wrist swivel and in and out on the wrist. He does have a bicep hinge on there. You can get him to look up or look down. Doesn't go very far forward, but it does go back quite a ways. There is a waist swivel on him, and he has a rubberized belt, which is a separate piece there. Leg all the way about to there. That's about as far as it goes. There is a thigh swivel. It is not a drop-down ball joint on the leg. Do have a double knee on the leg that goes back, catches right there where the boot, top of the boot is. Doesn't go any higher than that. There is a boot swivel, and then of course detents on the feet and a forward rocker on the feet. He's really, really cool. Let's get him in his. You got to kind of push those feet under those little handles or slots, whatever you. Oh, I'm putting him in backwards. You got to really kind of push those forward, otherwise it does not stay on. He does have a hole in his back for a flight stand, if you have a flight stand, so you can have him up, and I do have an extra one, but it doesn't fit, so I'm going to put a little bit of epoxy in there to fill that in, so the pin in my flight stand will fit in there. But we can get him with his knees bent and looking forward there. Get him in that. He doesn't want to stay in the sled real well, but we can get him. We can get him in a pose here with the pumpkin bomb in his hand. So there we go. Get him to look down a little bit. There we go. So yeah, really, really digging these guys. Yeah, the whole rivalry between Spider-Man and Green Goblin over the years, and you know, this is how you're doing it right here. These two, classic rivalry there. That's the Marvel Batman and Joker. If you don't get any better than that. So let's go ahead and put them up with some other characters and see how they scale up. Okay, so here we have him with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett, the Toy Biz Spider-Man 2 Superposable Spider-Man, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Destro, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Mad Love Joker. So, you know, they're right in scale where they need to be. And all in all, I'm extremely happy with the purchase. I wish they could have been a little bit cheaper, but, you know, sometimes you got to pay for what you love. And I totally love these guys. They're going to look great up on my Marvel shelf. And when I get on my Marvel shelf, when I get it real stocked with a whole bunch of characters and stuff, we'll do an episode on that, and I'll go over my my quote-unquote Avengers characters that I'm building up. Green Goblin's the only villain I have right now, but there's a Doctor Doom on the way, as well as Falcon, Black Widow, Vision, and somebody else, and I can't think of who that was. But I'm going to do some more loose reviews in the near future, and we'll do that and have a lot of fun taking a look at these really cool and fun characters. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of the Digitally Rebastard Network, as well as join me on Twitter, Discord, and my TikTok by clicking those links in the bottom right hand corner of the banner on our channel page. Become part of the DRN family. We will welcome you with open arms. You've been watching Go Figure with me, your host Eli Williams, here on the Digitally Rebastard Network. You all have a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.